What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Bubbaville Bassin. We got the beautiful wife on the back of the boat there. Today's conditions are going to be really rough. It is 40 degrees outside and the barometric pressure is just sitting flat. We got a northeast wind. When the wind blows from the east, you catch the least. When the wind blows from the west, the fishing's the best. That's the old terminology. So the wind's coming from that direction, which means it's a colder wind, but there's not much wind right now. So I imagine everything will be sticking to wood and just being kind of still. But the sun's actually pretty high right now, and we're gonna go fish the north side because that's where the sun comes up first. So we're gonna be throwing swim jigs around, probably some jerk baits, maybe a jig of some sort. But like I said, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and let's get it.
Got something. He nailed that, or she nailed that.
Nice, babe.
I was just reeling it in. All of a sudden, it was, oh, I got something. Like it attacked it.
$187.
Cute little thinker.
We're gonna stick it in the live well.
Oh, okay. Something big?
Possibly a 4.5, maybe 3.5. $369.
Me too.
She's empty.
Dang. 6.
Maybe 5. $4.50. You want a jerkbait?
Yeah. Which one you do first?
All right, so look. This thing's gonna be.
Do this, like I've watched all your videos. Stalk your YouTube as a wife should. Talk to your husband's YouTube.
So what we were doing today, I was throwing a 4-inch KVD Sexy Sad jerkbait. This thing's got 3 treble hooks on it. They're super sticky, like laser sharp. I was throwing vicious fluorocarbon on those 12-pound, 100% fluorocarbon, and also I was using a Masuda 7'6" medium rod. It's got a very fast action tip, so that way I can pop this jerkbait and pretty much keep it in the water column. We were fishing in about 5 or 6 feet of water, and I was banging this jerkbait off concrete. I was giving it a subtle, just little whack, and it would get the jerkbait to come down and just like this and pause. So that's what I was doing with the jerkbait. But the reel I have is a Lew's LFS speed spool. It's a 7.5 to 1 gear ratio reel, and I like to have medium speeded stuff to pretty much use like for jerk baits or some type of crankbaits. It depends. Most of the time I like using the 8.3 to 1, but here's the jerk bait again. I'll leave that in the link in the description. Also, if you want a Masuda rod, these rods are really tough and they are absolutely amazing. You want to use code BUBBA. It's on the screen right here for 15% off. Masuda's website is down in the link in the description. And so basically what I'm doing with this jerkbait, and I'm gonna show you as an example right here. So I'm casting my jerkbait out, and I reel up my slack, and I just give it a slight little, just a little nudge, just like this. Nothing too crazy, nothing too powerful. I just let the tip do the work. I just keep doing this, and sometimes I'll give it a double whack. I'll reel up my line, get the line real tight, and then you'll feel them hammer it. So when you see the first person view on my GoPro, you might be able to see him hit the top of the pole with the line move when you're watching from the first person view. But this is all I do. It's a slight jerk. That's why they call it a jerk bait. So if you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate when all the viewers actually hit the subscribe button, because that means you like my content. If you want to, give it a thumbs up. That helps us out with the algorithm. And also the line I mentioned, vicious fluorocarbon, you can get that in the link in the description or my link tree. That'll all be listed down below. And we got 4 fish today. I caught 2 3.5 pounders. I think one was almost 5. I think one was 4. I can't remember. But we got a decent four fish bag, and the wife caught one on the Venom lure Smoky Joe swim jig, which I happen to have laying by my foot. It's right here with a donkey snatcher on the back. If you want a awesome jig, go to venomlures.com and use code Bubbaville. It's on the screen right here for 10% off, and we're gonna get back at it. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, and hopefully y'all can use some of these cool little tactics to catch some fish.
There you go, babe.
I don't think he's that big. But he's a keeper. Dang, he really ate that thing.
Huh?
I said he really ate that thing. Huh? No.
Oh.
126. Fish number 4.
Can you take a photo of me?
Of course. Grab your fish.
Alright, bud. Thank you for being amazing.
Alright guys, so we're going to wrap up this day of fishing. It was pretty awesome for coming out after church and just slaying them. We want to thank God for all the fish that he lets us catch. And once I said in my video before that it's not about loving God's creation. It's basically loving God. That's how that works. So a lot of people love to fall in love with what God makes instead of falling in love with the Creator itself. So I just want to thank God for all these beautiful fish that we're able to catch. And we released them all into the water. We did tournament simulation again today. And the wife, she caught a nice bass off the Venom lure Smoky Joe swim jig. But with all that being said, until next time, we're going to catch y'all later on the boat. So y'all have a good one and we'll catch you later.